Ace! 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 You know Ace, beloved companion to Doctor Who from Doctor Who, one of the most complex and groundbreaking characters the show has ever come up with, whose influence is still being felt in how the show approaches companions today. Yeah, that Ace, played by Sophie Aldred. Fun fact, when Sophie Aldred kicked that orc helmet in the Two Towers, she broke her toe, so that scream of pain is real. But did you know that Ace has a bunch of different versions of what happened to her between the classic series and the not quite so new anymore but never mind series of Doctor Who? Thanks to an ever-expanding, all-consuming technical monstrosity of an expanded universe, she's been everywhere, from a gun-toting time agent to a gun-toting vigilante to a gun-toting— look, I said there were a bunch, I never said they were varied. One possible timeline for Ace unfolds on Gallifrey, world of fancy robes, fancy cats, and fancy cats in fancy robes, where she becomes involved with the Time Lords and eventually joins the Celestial Intervention Agency. This path sees her undergoing rigorous training and undertaking missions to safeguard the fabric of time, although based on everything we know about the Time Lord, she was probably doing war crimes and shit. In another timeline, the Doctor and Ace land on the futuristic world of Heaven in the year 2570, where she crosses paths with a young traveller named Jan Rid, sparking a romance, including a mission to save the Doctor from the mysterious Vacuum Church, a religious collective of very edgy boys dedicated to the idea that life is meaningless and existence is pain, leading them to attack Gallifrey for some reason, which is both very metal and very confusing, kind of like lead poisoning. However, the narrative takes a heartbreaking turn when Jan is forced to make a heroic sacrifice in an attempt to stop said invasion of Gallifrey. But that's okay, because in another timeline, Ace became a badass time vigilante known as Time's Vigilante, I guess. Equipped with a short-range time hopper mounted on a motorcycle, Ace established her base of operations in the vibrant setting of Paris in 1887. This Ace ends up with Count Nikolai Sorin, one of that bloke from the Curse of Fenric's ancestors, so that's nice. Wait, but if Ace and Sorin are both wolves of Fenric, doesn't that mean that they're blood relics? However, Ace's weird incesty path as a time vigilante eventually intersected with the Doctor's once more, leading to her being kidnapped by Romana and sent to the House of Longbarrow, leading to the events of some book I can't for the life of me remember the title of. Now, the novel At Childhood's End, written by Sophie Aldred herself, does attempt to reconcile all of these by having Ace get hit on the bonds by a quantum anvil, giving her insight into all of the various lifetimes she's lived across the Hooniverse. And a concussion. So, I guess all of them happened? Except for that weird one from Mind Game where she dies alone and abandoned in the cold abyss of space. That one didn't happen. Oh, you're still here? Well, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you'll enjoy this one about a shape-shifting, mystery-solving penguin. And if that doesn't interest you, then get the fuck off my channel. Bye!